is filled with gratitude for the massive support that I've been receiving from my fellow Azamisnon, so thank you very much.
All right, so are you now ready for your question?
Yes.
All right, Sir Jong.
Candidate number 12, what do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so? Can I repeat that? What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so?
Every one of us must choose one out of two pains. The pain of discipline or the pain of regret. In everything that we do, we need to have the mentality to take on initiative, to assess how can we improve more and how can we give more. Discipline is the strongest form that you can give to yourself as you're passionate on what you do, as you become a lover of what you do. Discipline is the key for every one of us to be able to achieve our dreams. As part of the youth, we are the center of our absolute strength. Thereof, we think big, hope for the best, and envision for a better tomorrow. Thereof, making and seizing efforts to turn our lifelong goals into concrete actions. And so discipline is the strongest challenge that we all can overcome as the youth in today's generation. Thank you.
Very well said. Thank you, Ozamis City.
Very well said, Division of Ozamis City. Thank you so much.
That's very true, Ma'am Jean. You being a teacher know that our students, as
Really
of this
lack
time,
discipline.
really lack discipline. And that
Yeah.
is the biggest challenge our teachers are facing each day.
Exactly, sir. And we know that discipline really matters in everything that we do.
That's why napanganga tayo doon sa answer. Can we have our next finalist? Again, they are being kept in a soundproof booth backstage. Well, they can't hear our question. I would like to ask, what are they listening? Candidate number 1, what song are you listening backstage?
It's Bola Bola, I think. I saw it in a car. It was entitled Bola Bola.
I think that's Bola Rebola.
Yeah.
Ma'am Jean, do you have any questions?
All right, so how does it feel to be part of the top 5 finalists?
I feel so grateful. Honestly, it was my dream to be one of the candidates of NMRAA, and it was just a dream come true. And I'm very thankful for the Division of Bukidnon for choosing me. Thank you so much.
All right, so candidate number 1, I believe you are now ready for your question. Sir Jong?
Candidate number 1, here's your question. What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so? Again, what do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so?
I think the biggest challenge that the youth is facing today is the not accepting one another. I would like to remind this NMRAA theme, which is celebrating unity amidst cultural diversity through sport. Because I always believe that playing sport is generally a fantastic way in improving fitness and health. However, most of us fail to see the limitless benefits of sport. Sport may serve as a catalyst of our national unity through mutual respect and equal dignity of all races, cultures, and religion. And I just want to take this opportunity to remind not just the youth but all of you that we should always embrace our nation's unity in diversity, and we should always be proud of our nation's diversity because after all, we are Filipino and we should be proud of it. That will be all. Thank you. Good evening, Lanao.
Thank you so much, Miss Bukidnon.
All right, so our candidates, sir, are not just beautiful, but they are also intelligent.
They're very
This is a
witty.
total package of beauty, intelligence, and elegance.
And to think immediately of a specific answer for
Yes,
a
sir.
particular
So,
question with lots of eyes looking at you is not that easy,
yeah.
Ma'am Jean.
So we would like to announce to our audience that the question is not given. So we could really measure the intelligence and wit of our candidates for tonight. All right, let us move on to our next candidate.
Our finalist, candidate number 4. Candidate number 4 is from El Salvador City, and she stands at 5 feet 10 inches. That's pretty tall. Let me check my height. Standing beside this beautiful girl,
All
look at me.
right.
I feel so small. Can you ask her?
What is
a
your
question?
height?
I am 5 feet and 10 inches tall.
5 feet and 10 inches tall. All right, so who are with you tonight?
I'm with my co-division, my teachers, and all the Salvadorians.
Do you expect that you will be part of the top 5 finalists?
For me, I believe in myself, so I expected it.
All right.
Confident.
So, believing in yourself, having faith on yourself. All right, so the question for you is, Sir Jong,
Candidate number 4, what do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today, and why do you think so? Let me repeat that question. What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today, and why do you think so?
Hard work and discipline are indispensable. In sports, training is not enough. You need to genuinely submit yourself to rules and its governing standards. If I given a chance to be Miss NMRAA 2019, I will embody the ideals and values of a true sportsmanship. In this generation, depression is the case. Self-love is important for us. And I believe other athletes will be inspired to follow my footsteps for them to become responsible and respectful individuals. Thank you.
Thank you so much, El Salvador City.
once again, a big hand to El Salvador Division. Thank you so much.
Thank you, candidate number 4. So two of our
She's really very tall, Sir Jong.
two of our finalists, Ma'am Jean, are talking about hard work and discipline.
Yeah, so even our youth today, even our students, really know that discipline is really lacking in our society today. Even in our classroom.
That's what I felt when I was teaching 2 years ago. It's like they treat us like their closest friends.
Yeah.
There's no gap already.
All right, we have our next finalist. So we are almost moment from now, sir, we will be declaring our Miss NMRAA 2019.
And we would like to take this opportunity to thank the provincial government of Lanao del Norte, headed of course by our provincial governor, the Honorable Imelda Angin Quebranza de Maporo, our first district representative, the Honorable Muhammad Khalid Quebranza de Maporo, and our second district representative, the Honorable Abdullah Bobby de Macoda de Maporo.
Yes, we would like to extend our grateful thanks to all the people behind the success of not only for the search for Miss NMRAA 2019, but the entire event.
And of
this
course,
NMRAA
to our DepEd
2019.
division officials headed by our SDSer Edelberto L. Obinaria, and of course, Ma'am Mary Ann Minerales Aliera, our SGOD chief, Dr. Maria Carmela
Yes.
Tiablin, our DSSO, Ma'am Arlene Manginsay. And everybody.
So thank you so much to all the people behind the success of this event. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much.
One more before I forget, our partner for Miss NMRAA, the Provincial Tourism Office headed by our OIC Tourism Officer, Ma'am Alerma Grace Yorong. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
And
you
to
so
the
much,
team.
ma'am. Thank you so much also for being with us tonight.
All right, so our fourth finalist is ready. And she is representing the division of Malaybalay City.
Hi, Miss Valencia City. Malaybalay City rather. I'm so sorry. How does it feel to be given the most minor awards?
Well, I wasn't really expecting that to happen, but the only thing I know is that I really did my best in this pageant, and I know that I am really ready for this opportunity, the Miss NMRAA 2019. Thank you.
So, what are your preparations?
Actually, Mom, I really prepared so hard. You know what? Last time, 2 days before, this dress is not really fit on me. Really, I really need to go on a diet and exercise, and then now it really fits well.
All right, so I think you are now ready for your question. Okay. Sir Jong?
Candidate number 8, Princess Ayana Jane, here's your final question. What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so? Let me repeat. What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so?
Thank you. I think the biggest challenge that the people have heard today or have experienced today is the arising of the social media. You know, there are lots of fake news, there are lots of bad news that is really arising, and sometimes it can really affect not just in the mentality of the people, but also the emotional aspect of the people. And we know, if we know how to handle these situations, then I know that we can foster it, that we can make the world better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Princess Ayana Jane Lumbayan of Malaybalay City. Okay, Ma'am Jean, we're down to our last finalist, and she's candidate number 9, representing the beautiful province of Misamis Occidental.
All right.
My father and my mother hails from Miss All.
All right, so
Yes.
so that means to say, sir, that you're also supporting.
Lupisayna, Misamis Occidental.
So sir is trying to say that she is supporting Miss Hamis Occidental.
No, my roots come from Misamis Occidental. That's why I'm also rooting for our next finalist. Candidate number 9 is Miss Charlene May Perocho. Ma'am Jean, your question?
All right, so candidate number 9, what song are you listening in the car?
I think the title of the song is that Bola Ribola. I don't know what's. I just heard it. It's very nice, I think. Overwhelming. It's very stress reliever, I think.
So do you have with you your family tonight? What would you like to say to them?
Mom, my aunt, and my cousin, and of course, the whole Misamisnon, I am very thankful that you are here, that you support me all throughout this journey. Thank you so much.
Sir Jong?
Candidate number 9, Shirley, your final question is, what do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so? Let me repeat. What do you think is the biggest challenge of young people today? And why do you think so?
Thank you so much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe that the biggest challenge that the young people are facing today is that they are afraid to reach their dreams just because society always judge them for what they do. They always have this called criticism and bullying. And that is why if I will be crowned as the next Miss NMRAA 2019, I will be promoting my advocacy, which is to prevent bullying in our school especially. That is why I want to influence them that if they have a dream, if they have that ambition, that they should use their voices, that they should use their skills to reach for their goal. Because I believe that they can do it and they are all possible if they work hard for it. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Samis Occidental, Charlene May R. Perocho. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
So we are now done interviewing our top 5 finalists, Sir Jong.
They're all so brilliant.